Bansko in Bulgaria is a super affordable place to live in for how beautiful it is.
We're talking as cheap as Thailand, or maybe even cheaper than Thailand, which is why it's become so popular with digital nomads and remote workers who are coming to live here.
So today we're going to show you a few different examples of apartments that you can rent for less than $350.
200 to 350 euros. First one, we've been staying in for a month. Let's go check out the inside. There's two areas in Bansko. There's the area that's up by the ski lift, and there's the area that's down by the main part of the city. We are up by the ski lift right now, which is great in the wintertime if you're skiing, or if you want to do hikes and treks and things like that. We'll show you. We're right next to these beautiful mountains over here. One second, real quick. Up this way is the mountains, and down this way is the main town. This is like the main street here.
Okay, so these apartments are super cozy. They're not the most fancy ones like the apartment we found in Bangkok that you can watch here, but they're really nice for the price.
But the trick is you need to know where to find them, because if you're looking at an Airbnb, they're going to be a lot more expensive, and we found some different tricks for finding these. And so after we show you these three different apartment examples, we'll show you our tips on how to find them for yourselves. Alrighty, let's go inside.
Let's go.
So these are our bikes over here that we got since we're living up on top of the hill. They make it way faster to get down into town.
So here's one bedroom apartment, and you got one bathroom. It's gonna start here.
This bathroom is a little bit interesting, and I had my doubts at the beginning because the shower is just connected to the rest of the bathroom, so the whole floor gets wet. But it turned out not being that bad at all. It's not really that big of a deal. We just walked with our flip-flops, and then when it came out, just go like this. Not big of a deal. Okay, so here we have the master suite bedroom. The cool thing about this place is it has two different workspaces. So if you're working with a couple, Diane works there, and then I work in the other room. Had nice internet here. We have this 50-year-old TV. We didn't get around to watching a movie on it, I'm afraid.
The main living area with the kitchen in the background.
Ta-da!
We have laundry. So as you can see, this kitchen had everything to cook. We also have a lot of pots, a lot of things, and toast and a kettle.
Diane is the best cook in the whole world.
Of course, yeah. We also have a big fridge, which is not common because the other ones that we've seen, they're a little bit smaller.
This one's nice because you can fit way more food in it, and if you're a little bit farther from the supermarket, you don't have to go shopping every day. And so we just went down to the big supermarket like once per week, and we could fit all the food in there.
And here we have another table where sometimes if we are not going to the co-working, my husband is going to work here and I'm going to work in the other table, you know, to have this privacy.
Separation.
Yeah. Here's the living room.
Nice TV. We hook it up to our computer and watch movies when we're lazy and don't want to go to the co-working events.
And one of my favorite parts of this apartment is this. What do you call this?
Like a balcony porch.
Like a balcony porch.
This is nice for drying clothes.
Yeah, for exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah.
You got a nice view of the mountain up here.
Okay guys, so the rent of this place per month is about 500 leva, which is around $250 per month. Keep in mind that you have to pay the bill, the electricity apart.
We'll put how much we paid down here once we figure it out. We're leaving in about 1 hour. But if you compare this to other like small mountain ski towns like in Switzerland or other places like that, this is like crazy cheap. Alright guys, that's it for this apartment. Now let's go down to the other apartment that we're moving to that's near the main square to see which one you like better, and after that we'll show you exactly how to find these cheap places. Let's go. Okay, we made it to our new place. Let's show you what it's like. This one is closer to the center, which is why we moved. We liked our old place, but we want to be closer to the center. Give us a tour.
Okay, so where to start here?
Bedroom first, bathroom.
So here you have this big closet to storage stuff, and we have a lot, so it's very helpful.
Washing machine.
Normal bathroom.
Same type of bathroom, but this time we have a curtain. Nice.
Bedroom.
Nice bedroom. This one's a little bit bigger than the last one.
I don't know why in Bulgaria people don't share these, you know?
In here in Bulgaria they have 2 blankets like this.
They don't share blankets.
I guess the couples, they don't share the blankets. I guess that makes sense.
I have another desk in case I want to work.
And in this place we have actual neighbors. Up in the other place we were all by ourselves because barely anyone's up by the ski lift.
Yeah.
In the summertime, but here we have actual real neighbors.
And we have a balcony here.
Nice balcony. So the other place, we ended up paying about 50 euros in electricity for the month. So it came out to a total of 300 euros. And this place includes all the bills and everything, and we're paying 350. So here is the other area.
The kitchen with the basic stuff also.
All the cooking supplies.
Small fridge, smaller than the other one, but it still works.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
This time we only got 1 couch. I like the couches in the other places, were super comfy. They actually bought a TV for us. When we came to look at this place, it didn't have a TV at all, and we thought we were just gonna have a no TV month, which was okay with us. But we got here and they surprised us with the TV.
Dining room. This is smaller, I think, than the other one.
Yeah,
but it's cozy.
It's cozy.
The balcony again.
So the good thing about this place is if you're gonna do the co-working, they have like events every single day. And we were like way far away, and so we were too lazy to go to all the events. But now that we're right close to the action, this is like 5 minutes away from the gym, 10-minute walk away from the co-working, and so we're gonna be able to do a lot more. These are also prices for summertime, and so I imagine in the wintertime when it's high season, since this is a ski town, things will be a little bit more expensive. Also, if you rent it for more than 1 month, I'm sure you could get more of a discount. But for now, these are the prices for 1 month in summertime.
And you can also find out cheaper ones than this one. And we're going to show you online where you can find these.
Yeah, if you search on Airbnb, it'll be more expensive, but we found some other websites where you can find cheaper deals like this one and ones that are even cheaper than this. So now let's go take a look at those. But now I'm going to show you some different sites where you can find the best deals possible. As you'll see, some of these sites give you more bang for your buck than others, but we're going to go through them all. I'll show you which ones are the best in my opinion, where we found our apartments actually, and then at the end, a big huge tip for no matter which site you use. Also make sure to subscribe if you want more videos with tips on how to save money traveling and living around the world. Alright, so let's blast through these real quick here. The first one is Bansko Property Experts, and you can see at the top it says some different information about these apartments. Here it says 1 bedroom, 150 euros in summer, 200. All of these different sites have kind of different rules for the lengths of stay. Some of them are a little bit longer, some of them you can do for just 1 month. And so you just have to poke around and hunt for the ones that you're looking for. But here are some examples of some different apartments. I'm not sure the exact prices for each one. You have to look into that yourself. The second one here is Sub Primo. I found some on here as well. And for example, let's find, look, here's a 1 bedroom in Bansko for 250 euros per month. Again, there might be different rules on how long you have to stay or different things like that. But here's one for 400, 500. So this one, the cheapest one was 250 that I see. And next one is in Nomad. I found some other options from 300 to 400 here. Here's one for 250. And So you just go into these listings and follow their directions. This one is 4-leaf clover, which is kind of like a mini co-living type of thing. I think they have like some office space, or I'm not exactly sure. You have to look into it. It says co-working and community up here. We actually walked around to this building to try to find one ourselves when we're looking for an apartment, but they're all booked out. I think it's pretty popular, and they have a bunch of different options here, from studios to 1 bedrooms, and so this could be a good option to look into. The prices are about the same as everywhere else I've showed. I think like the 150 to 250 range, depending on what you choose. I also talked with some people who stayed in 4-leaf clover, and they said it makes a big difference on which side of the building you are. If you can get a side that's facing the mountains, you'll have a nice, beautiful mountain view, and it's quiet, whereas the other side faces the street, and it's a little bit noisy with the cars, and that is pretty. And so that's a tip that I found from talking from people who are staying there. Here's another one, Bansko Rentals. And you can see, I noticed on this one that the prices are about the same as the other places, like 300, maybe a little bit more, 275 to 350 per month. But if you compare these pictures to the pictures on pretty much anywhere else that I've found apartments, these ones look super nice. Like they're remodeled, and they just don't look like bare bones basic like some of these other places. But the problems is when we looked here, they were all booked up. And so so this is another site to look. This says apartments from 250 per month. Next is long-term lettings, and you just have to search Bansko in all these places. And look at, here's some other options. This one's just 196 for a studio, and you can scroll through these options. Another good option to find places is just to join the Bansko Facebook groups, and you can post in there and look to see if anything's posting. There's tons of different groups here that you can join. Like there's a notice board, this is the private group for the co-working Bansko, and so you have to join the co-working team into that group, but there's a ton of other ones where you don't have to join. Here's a Bansko Digital Nomads. There's another one with a co-working that's about public group, and so look at Bansko Owners Renting, Bansko Digital Nomads, there's tons of them. And so you just can join all these groups and then post what you're looking for in the group, and you might find a good deal there. And then where we actually found our apartments before I found all these other websites is just on Facebook Marketplace. We just put in Bansko, clicked on property rentals, and here's some different options. The Bulgarian leva it's about 2 leva per dollar or per euro, and so if you just cut these prices in half, you'll have dollar or euro prices. So this one is 250 here, and you can see different options. And with these ones, you're just sending a message to the owner directly, and sometimes if they just speak Bulgarian, you can just use Google Translate. That's what we did for one of our apartments. Now for the big tip, no matter which of these websites you use, you want to make sure you're booking as early as possible, because if you wait until a couple weeks before to book like we did, you'll be left with the options that nobody wants anymore. And ideally, if I were doing this again in the future, I would go back to this Bansko Rentals page, and I would book way in advance, because these look, for similar prices as the other places, these look way nicer, but they're all booked out. And so I would book my trip several months in advance to try to get the first pick options, because these ones look super nice. Guys, if you're thinking about coming to Bansko, make sure to check out my video on Bansko Nomad Fest next. It's this awesome, huge digital nomad conference, super fun. I'll link to it here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.